Good morning. This is X-Pulse AI Morning Mix. It's Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. Today, Anthropic's Mythos sparks a global security scramble. Google ships new enterprise agent tooling and fresh TPU chips, and OpenAI partners with Infosys to push deployments at scale. I've got Orion with me. Ready?
Ready, let's jump in.
Orion, start us with Mythos. What happened?
The New York Times reported on April 22nd that Anthropic's new Mythos model is considered too powerful for wide release, and it's prompted emergency responses from central banks and intelligence agencies. Reports say it's unusually capable at finding and exploiting software vulnerabilities, so access is being tightly controlled via selected partner organizations.
So is this basically an AI zero-day hunting machine?
That's the concern. If a model can reliably discover and chain exploits, it compresses the timeline from bug exists to systems are compromised. The scary part isn't just individual companies, it's critical infrastructure, payments, and anything running old software at scale.
What should leaders do today, besides panic refresh their security dashboard?
Treat this as a forcing function. Tighten patch SLAs, inventory exposed systems, and assume exploit knowledge diffuses quickly, even when a model is gated. Also revisit who gets access to advanced models internally, because only a few people can use it is still a few people.
Switching gears, Google is making a big agents play. What did they launch?
Bloomberg reported on April 22nd that Google unveiled a suite of tools to build AI agents at Cloud Next 2026. The pitch is straightforward. Help companies automate tasks by connecting agents deeply into Google Cloud plus Workspace, so the agent can actually do work inside the tools teams already live in.
What's the competitive angle versus OpenAI and Anthropic?
Distribution and plumbing. Google can bundle identity, permissions, data access, and workflow triggers across Gmail, Docs, Drive, and enterprise cloud services. If they make agent deployment feel like turning on a Workspace admin setting, that's a serious wedge in big organizations.
What's the trap people fall into when they roll out agents fast?
Overtrusting autonomy. The best early wins are narrow: approvals, drafting, triage, and structured updates, where the agent's actions are logged and reversible. The moment an agent can move money, change permissions, or ship code, you need tight guardrails and audit trails.
Now, the hardware side, Google also announced new TPU chips. What's the headline?
TechCrunch reported on April 22nd that Google Cloud debuted two new generations of tensor processing units, positioned as faster and lower-cost options versus prior TPUs, aimed at running more AI workloads on Google Silicon. Google says they'll supplement, not instantly replace, its NVIDIA instances.
Does this change the NVIDIA dependency story in the cloud?
It nudges it, not flips it. Google will still offer NVIDIA-based instances, including NVIDIA's Vera Rubin platform later this year. But cheaper in-house accelerators can shift default choices for certain workloads, especially inference and steady-state training, where cost per token starts to matter more than bragging rights.
Who benefits first from these TPUs?
Enterprises with predictable workloads and teams willing to optimize. If your stack already lives in Google Cloud, TPUs can be the house wine. Good enough, cheaper, and suddenly everyone's drinking it at scale.
OpenAI also made an enterprise move with Infosys. What's in the deal?
TechCrunch reported on April 22nd that OpenAI is partnering with Infosys to integrate OpenAI tools into Infosys services. The initial focus is software engineering, legacy modernization, and DevOps, basically turning "we want AI" into deployed systems across big, messy enterprise environments.
Why Infosys specifically? What does a systems integrator unlock?
Scale and operational reality. Integrators have the change management muscle: process mapping, data access, security reviews, and migrations. OpenAI gets distribution into large accounts, clients get implementation capacity. The hidden value is governance, making sure deployments don't turn into 1,000 untracked copilots.
If you're choosing between platforms, what should you compare?
Not just model quality, compare integration speed, identity and permissions, auditability, and how well it plugs into your existing SDLC and ticketing. The best model doesn't help if procurement and security can't say yes.
Let's hit a few quick updates that fill in the edges of the picture.
Axios reported on April 21st that Anthropic spent about $1.6 million on lobbying in Q1 versus about $1 million for OpenAI, focused on things like procurement, Defense Department buying, supply chain risk, and acceptable use policy. Translation: the rules are becoming a product surface.
On the consumer platform side, anything shifting.
TechCrunch wrote on April 22nd that X is rolling out Grok-powered custom timelines, replacing communities with AI-curated feeds for early access, including premium subscribers, and adding new ad slots. It's personalization plus monetization. Your feed gets smarter and also more billable.
And underneath all of this, chips, parts, regulation, what popped today?
On April 21st, Bloomingdale highlighted Korean component makers rising in AI supply chains. Samsung Electro-Mechanics reportedly winning Broadcom for flip-chip BGA substrates. CT Mirror reported April 22nd, Connecticut's Senate passed an amended AI bill on chatbot risks and child safety. BetaKit reported April 21st, Canada's AI Minister Solomon promised airtight rules on bias, racism, and hate. Yahoo Finance, via BusinessWire, reported April 21st, Fivetran customers ingested over 18 trillion monthly rows into BigQuery in 2025, up 30%. And PR Newswire reported April 22nd, Infor polled 1,000 leaders. More than half say scaling AI is hard, alongside new Velocity Suite capabilities and limited availability of an agentic orchestrator.
That's XPulse AI Morning Mix from XPulse for Thursday, April 23rd, 2026. Share it with someone who'd find it useful. See you next time.